Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for March 2nd until the 8th. Not February. February's done already somehow. Going to start us off by pulling a main theme from my Quantum Oracle here before I dive into your Osteomancy, which will be confirmed by my Pulp Tarot. All the cards, the Osteomancy set, as well as myself, have been smudged, cleansed, cleared. We are ready to rock and roll and dive into your energy to see what the week ahead holds for you, Sagittarius. So for the Quantum Oracle, we're getting the number 2 showing up, highlighting events. We can see that there is a loss here coming up for the week ahead. This gentleman here standing, watching his ship sail away as he holds the busted rope it was tied to. Now, this card doesn't always have to indicate a negative thing that we lose. Sometimes positive things come out of the things that we lose. I think it's really important for us to remember that sometimes when we lose stuff, it wasn't really for us to begin with. That can be a really difficult thing to remember, especially when we feel like something is for us. But let's go ahead and see what else the reading holds for you for the week ahead, Sagittarius. The Quantum Oracle doesn't make or break the reading. But let's go ahead and dive right in for you. Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius for the week ahead? Messages for Sagittarius for the 2nd to the 8th, please, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Alrighty. So I'm going to kind of go through, explain what I'm seeing, and as we do so, I'll be confirming it with my Pulp Tarot here. Alright, so first things first that I can see here, I can see your work, your job, your business is very much connected to your coin, your money, your finances, which makes a lot of sense. So I do want to take a look at that. We'll just take a look at your money overall, because I can see there looks to be a change happening within your workspace, but we're going to go ahead and look at coin first. All right. Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius regarding their money, coin, finances? Messages for Sagittarius regarding money, coin, and finances, please, Spirit. Interesting. Okay, so first things first. I'm seeing 2 number 7s showing up. The number 7 talks about intelligence, our spirit, personal growth, and raising our consciousness, raising our awareness. So the overall energy of your coin at this time, we have the 7 of Swords showing up. So this to me kind of indicates that we might be making small changes to our budget at this time. I would honestly just kind of break down your spending. I feel like there's something that is draining your account, even if it's just a little bit. Over the course of a year, it adds up and it's like, oh, I could have bought myself something really nice with that. I feel like budgeting, like I've been getting these kind of messages for most star signs for this week, is very much paying attention to your budgeting. Especially in this economy, it is really important to stay on top of that. Fun adult things, right? Now, we do also have the 7 of Cups showing up. So it's like, it seems like you have a lot of decisions in front of you. And I kind of get this vibe, especially with the 7 of Swords here. It's like your money is going to all these different things is kind of what I'm seeing here. And it's like a decision needs to be made about cutting something out potentially, maybe finding extra money. Someone out there, I've said this to a few star signs, but cancel your Netflix, cancel your Amazon Prime. If you're not watching stuff, if you know it's going to be a busy month, cancel it. They don't need your $20. Save the $20, take yourself out for a lunch or something, right? So just little things like that, I feel is going to really kind of make you feel like you have a lot more than you thought, because the 6 of Wands shows up and it feels like a victory. You're kind of able to get out on the town is what I want to say here regarding finances. So I think it's going to be really important just to do a little bit of budgeting. I know it's not fun. Nobody wants to do budgeting, right? All right, so we're going to take a look moving forward. I want to take a look at your work, job, and business because I can see a few different things happening with that. First thing I'm noticing is I can see a change that's either affecting your work, job, and business, or your work, job, and business itself is changing. I can also see an external influence. Something here is there's something else here affecting your work, job, and business. I'm not sure what it is. Could potentially be something good. And I can see a little bit of healing affecting this. So let's take a closer look. Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius regarding work, job, and business? I can see their work, job, business is affecting their coin. I can see that it is being affected by a change of sorts. And there's another external force or factor affecting work, job, business. Okay. Interesting. So, overall energy of your work, job, business. Now, before I move forward, I do want to mention some of you out there, if you're retired or you're in between jobs, the work, job, business category is really about the physical footwork that you're putting in. This can even be pertaining to job opportunities, things like that. Now, moving forward, the overall energy of your work, job, business is the Hanged Man. This is interesting. It's Neptune energy. This is you hanging upside down so that you can obtain a different perspective. It's looking at things from a different way, from a different lens or viewpoint. This is allowing you to gain all sorts of interesting insights. So it's like, this gives me the notion that you're kind of like switching up the way you conduct yourself at work. Some of you may even be considering leaving this job for something better. Mainly because it's like the Hanged Man talking about changing your perspective and looking at things a little differently. We've also got the Seven of Pentacles showing up. You're really considering your work. You're considering all the work you've done, and you're wondering, is all the work that I've put in, is it worth what I'm getting out of this? I think that's a fair question. If you're not being paid fairly, I think it's time to ask for a raise, really. Especially in this economy, if you're working your buns off, you're doing most of the work, ask for a raise. You deserve it. And I feel like you'll be successful in obtaining it because the Wheel of Fortune shows up. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy supporting you, telling you that doors are opening at this time. This is the energy of things are coming your way. There's a lot of prosperity that is working its way towards you. The Wheel of Fortune is a positive change in your karma here, especially once you're taking on a different viewpoint with that Hanged Man. So I think, honestly, I think you should ask for a raise. If you've been working really hard and you deserve to get paid more, I think it's time to ask for a raise or a promotion of sorts. If your job is not willing to pay you what you're worth, it's time to start looking elsewhere. Granted, don't let go of your current job if you haven't found another yet, but I think you deserve to be paid a little bit more for your efforts there, Sagittarius. Just throwing that out there. That's just the vibe that I'm getting overall speaking here. Now, pressing forward, I want to take a look at your love, feelings, and emotions because I can see it looks like there's some healing taking place there. I just want to know what's going on with that. Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius regarding their love, feelings, and emotions? Messages for Sagittarius regarding love, feelings, and emotions, please, Spirit. I can see their love, feelings, and emotions is currently being affected by some healing at this time. What messages do you have for Sagittarius about love, feelings, and emotions? Okay. So the overall energy here at this time of your love, feelings, and emotions is the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this kind of state of mind is perfect. This feels very grounded, very centered. And I'm really just getting that you're very focused at this time. You're kind of focused on building your skills, building your wealth, your luxury, your comfort, kind of just trying to step into your power is kind of what I feel. Especially because like we're talking about love, feelings, and emotions, and I can see there's healing taking place within that. And I feel like, yeah, maybe last week, last couple weeks, even the last couple months, it had been a little bit difficult. Maybe there was a lot of shenanigans that was kind of causing a little bit of turmoil. Because we've also got the Knight of Swords showing up. This is potentially a lot of conversation happening. Maybe you're getting out there. But the Knight of Swords is all about ideas, networking, brainstorming. So there's definitely a lot of communication. Some of you here, I'm wondering if therapy was something that was on the table. Now, if you do have access to getting therapy, things like that, seriously try it out. I mean, it really does help just to vent. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to talk about things and get an outside perspective is kind of what I want to say. But either way, like, we don't need to go to a therapist as well. Sometimes we have really good friends that just help us put things into perspective and remind us of the things that are working for us. Because at this time, we've got the Two of Swords showing up as well. You're seeking out more balance here. You're seeking to see things a little bit more clearly. You're looking to cut through all the noise, all the fog. You're just looking for peace, balance, and quiet here. So I just get a very grounded, kind of centered energy here for your feelings and emotions at this time. And that looks great. Like, nothing really to write home about. Though I do want to say regarding love, feelings, and emotions, the Knight of Swords can sometimes warn us of conflict. So just make sure you are approaching situations from a grounded, centered space. Don't get caught up in other people's drama. If you need to take time out to just relax and remove yourself from difficult people, places, situations, please do so. I think your energy is something that is worth protecting. All right, Sagittarius, let's move forward. I want to take a look at your learning and growth here, because I can see your learning and growth is tied to a big opportunity. It's also tied to your long-term goals. And this big opportunity that's tied to your learning and growth is also connected to any short-term goals you're working on. So let's go ahead and take a look. Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius regarding their learning and growth? I can see their learning and growth is affecting their long-term goals. And their learning and growth is connected to a big opportunity. What is this for Sagittarius? Oh. Ooh, yes. This is delightful. Okay, so definitely a lot of growth. So the learning and growth here connected to the big opportunity, connected to, like, this learning and growth you're doing is going to affect your long-term goals. It's going to affect opportunities, all of the things. The overall energy of this learning and growth is the Six of Swords. It's a desire to move on to calmer shores, to leave the chaos, the choppy waters behind, exercising clear, concise communication to move forward into a new, more calm, harmonious space for yourself at this time. That's kind of what I get. You're leaving this ship, you're letting this ship of chaos just kind of sail away into the sunset. Because it's like, we've also got the World showing up. This is talking about this idea of unlimited potential and beauty in the world, but also within yourself. As above, so below. As within, so without. What is outside before you is also inside you as well. It's this idea that abundance is abound. It is for you. It is for everyone. This is an idea of true freedom and attainment here. Gorgeous. Lots of positive learning and growth. The World card can also indicate abundance, like heavy abundance, especially with the learning and growth connected to a large opportunity. We've also got the Eight of Wands showing up. This is a quick moving time. Things are starting to really speed up for you. Things are happening quickly. It feels very serendipitous. It's like you've hit a flow state regarding your opportunities, learning, and growth here. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy. Now, I want to press forward I want to take a look at your short-term goals, because I can see your short-term goals are connected to the large opportunity that was attached to the learning and growth. Now, before I do so, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, especially if the reading is resonating for you. Helps me reach more people, helps my channel grow. But either way, I appreciate you being here, and I love you so much. So thank you. All right. Spirit, what is this? What's going on with short-term goals here for Sagittarius? I can see a large opportunity connected to that learning and growth with the short-term goal, Spirit. Ooh. Okay, interesting. So, short-term goals at this time, overall energy is the King of Pentacles. So, short-term goals are a goal you have in mind that has an end date. Something that is the end is on the horizon. So whatever this short-term goal is, it's going to bring you a lot of prosperity here, it looks like, with the King of Pentacles. He's all about wealth, health, and happiness. And I feel like part of this is the ability to let go of our depression, our heartbreak. This letting go of this Three of Swords, this heavy energy that we had been dealing with, is going to allow us to propel ourselves forward into a more positive direction. Now, some of you could be experiencing a little bit of depression, a little bit of sadness here, but you're very much being encouraged to trust yourself, trust your intuition, because you've got the Chariot, Cancerian energy supporting you, letting you know your path ahead is clear. You're going to be successful as long as you're willing to remain focused. So do not focus on the Three of Swords. Focus on the Chariot you're riding in. Focus on your goals you're going to be obtaining and the success that is sure to follow this once you have harnessed the energies of the spirits around you kind of working in your favor, right? Like, that's what the Chariot's all about, is harnessing the energies to propel yourself forward. And it looks like you are very much doing that here. Beautiful. So definitely looks like there's a lot of success here. It's just a matter of staying focused. Now, I want to take a look at your long-term goals. Your long-term goals are connected to your spiritual work, and it's connected to learning and growth as well. So let's take a closer look at that. Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius regarding their long-term goals? Tell me about Sagittarius' long-term goals, please, Spirit. There's some learning and growth and spiritual work tied to those long-term goals. Ooh. All right, so long-term goals, the overall energy is the moon. This tells me outcomes might be a little different from the intention. However, you're kind of in this evolutionary phase at this time. You're not sure of the outcome, but when we don't know the outcome, this can indicate that things could be even better than we possibly imagined. It's unlimited potential, right? So step into the idea that things might be turning out better than you think. The moon card encourages us to trust ourselves, trust our step, even in the face of this dark moon energy. I see you here considering your position with the Seven of Pentacles. You're really considering it. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I keep going? What do I do? Keep going. You got the King of Wands supporting you, letting you know you're divinely protected at this time. You're very strong, respectable, and you're going to be successful. You just need to trust yourself and keep going. You've got this. Beautiful. Now, last thing I want to take a look at for you, Sagittarius, is your spiritual work. I can see your spiritual work is currently allowing you to overcome an obstacle of sorts. So let's take a closer look at that spiritual work for you. Whoop. Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius regarding their spiritual work? Spiritual work for Sagittarius, please. Messages, spiritual work, Sagittarius. Ooh, oh dang. It is a positive shift in karma regarding your spiritual work with the Wheel of Fortune. Doors are opening. It's a change in your evolution. Beautiful, beautiful energy here. You're just being encouraged to stand your ground and put up boundaries against any negative energy that will try to steer you off course. Make sure you're putting up boundaries against people, places, situations that are trying to mess with your energy or trying to knock you off course, because you've got the Empress, Venus energy, letting you know once again you're divinely protected, you're empowered, you're wise and intuitive. Trust yourself, trust your intuition. You have a strong destiny. Just put up those boundaries and trust that things are changing in your favor. It is a positive karmic shift for you for the week ahead, Sagittarius. Beautiful. So I think I'm gonna end it here. I don't want to overcomplicate it more than I already have, but I hope you have a wonderful day, and I think you have a blessed week ahead. Stay the course, stay focused, trust yourself, and don't be afraid to lose things that weren't for you to begin with. There are better things on the way. All right, take care now.